And welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Seattle Sounders or NYCFC, New York City FC versus Seattle Sounders in the second leg of the 2022 Scotiabank Concacaf Champions League semifinal. Of course, Seattle leads 3-1 on aggregate. New York with the away goal. Can they somehow pull out a victory in the second leg here, a 2-0 victory or something else to get to the Concacaf Champions League final, or will it be Seattle versus Pumas? What it seems obvious that it was even at the end of last week. The lineups are as follows. In goal for NYCFC, Sean Johnson is the home side. Tavon Gray, the right back. Thiago Martins and Alexander Cayens, the center backs. Malte Amundsen, the left back, left back. Nicolas Acevedo and Alfredo Morales, the center mids. Santiago Rodriguez, the right mid. Thiago Andrade, the cam. Thales Magno, the left mid. And striker Tati Castellanos. For the Seattle Sounders in goal, we have Stephen Fry, the back four. Alex Roldan, the left back. Center backs, Jackson Reagan and Javier Arriaga. Nuhu, the right back. João Paulo and Albert Rusnak, the center defensive mids. Christian Roldan has to be a center defensive mid here. And then Rusnak is on the right. Nico Ladero, the cam. Jordan Morris, the left wing. And Raul Ruidiaz, the striker. For me, Seattle's probably going to see this out. That's my prediction. I have no belief that New York is going to win 2-0. They have to keep a clean sheet pretty much and do absolutely everything correctly to win this tie. Do I think they do it? No. No, they do not. I think Seattle figures out a way to shut this one out, whether it's scoring an away goal, whether it's, 3-1 for New York would be a penalty shootout. But even then, I still think Seattle probably has the better team penalties-wise. New York has to be completely perfect, and I just don't see it. But hopefully they could shock me. And no, by the way, the weather wasn't bad enough to knock out the power for my house. And I didn't get sucked up into a tornado, so yes, we're here tonight. Not bad, though. It was a total bust. The severe situation here was a total bust. We were worried about nothing, thanks to atmospheric conditions, and nothing happened, at least in my general area. But we're waiting for this match to start. We got about 2 minutes. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. You know what to do for this stream. See how this goes. Second leg about to start. Final semifinal match. And we'll have our finalists at the end of the night. And then we'll see what we think about the final once that comes closer. Or at least predictions-wise, once that comes closer. Pumas versus the winner of New York versus Seattle. Seattle's in the driver's seat, but who knows? Maybe New York somehow takes that seat back. We got Rory here. What up? How we doing? We're here after a nothing burger of severe weather. Nothing was there. We're here. And we're here for the second leg of the semifinal, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully New York somehow gets the job done, but probably I don't see it. But we're so close to the start of this matchup. About 8:05, the true kickoff. We'll, of course, review this match, recap the semifinals tomorrow night. Friday off, Saturday, Toronto, Philadelphia, and then we'll see after that Yep. Glad you're fine between weather conditions. Also, Chanot and Maxi's out today. Yep. Chanot's not playing. It's Thiago Martins and Alexander Cayens. Thiago Andrade is the cam here. And Vincent is also out too for Seattle. Must be talking about Yeimar. But Yeimar isn't playing. It's Jackson Reagan and Javier Arriaga. Saying exactly who their center back pairing is, but really wasn't much difference there. And Seattle's still in the Jimi Hendrix kit tonight. New York will be in the powder blue, the sky blue. One City Football Group club got through their Champions League round today. Can New York come back and do the same? We shall see. By 10 o'clock, we'll know who our finalists are, and we will know who the favorite is and who the underdog is, and we will see by the end of 3 weeks who the champion of Concacaf is. Will it be an MLS club for the first time in the current Champions League format, or will Pumas still figure it out? For New York City FC, again, Johnson, Amundsen, Cayens, Martins, Gray, Morales, Acevedo, Rodriguez, Talis Magno, Thiago Andrade, and Tati Castellanos. Seattle, Fry, Nuhu, Arriaga, Reagan, Roldan, Alex Roldan, Rusnak, João Paulo, Christian Roldan, Nico Ladero, Jordan Morris, and Raul Rui Diaz. They're 11 as well. Kickoff is next, and we will go for this matchup. Can New York make a comeback? Hello, Sebastian. How we doing? Already took the L with Chelsea yesterday. Please, NYCFC, don't let me down. I beg you. I wouldn't go in with high expectations, but I wouldn't go in with high expectations if I were you. Enjoy the possible comeback if they do come back. Don't expect it. Trust me. I did it last year when Toronto played Cruz Azul. I expected a comeback and they didn't do it. I was devastated. I mean, they sucked last year, but you get the point. Don't go in with high expectations. Enjoy it if it happens. Seattle is, ahead here, and they're honestly the better team in the situation, the way they've been playing so far. So we'll see. I'll take winning or losing these games. Besides, I'm not sure the condition of the team. It definitely seems like New York is going through a Toronto 2018 type situation with injuries and the way they're playing. The luck factor just not playing for them. The injuries. The gameplay isn't so bad. Like, you could still see that they were champions for a reason, so to speak. But you could also look at it and say, maybe not. $10 if Seattle win by 2 or more. I'll take that bet, Jose. As in, same situation. Did you hear about the NYC subway shooting? As a person who lives in NYC for years, I don't feel safe living here anymore. Yeah, I heard about it. They caught the guy today. I saw that on News 4 as they were doing severe weather coverage, or like right after. I think it was during the Champions League when they got done with it. But I saw it, and I was like, damn. Sad to see. Sad to see. And dude had a history, so. It's sad stuff. It really is. Like, New York seems, at least up until that situation, I've always thought New York was pretty safe, personally. I guess every city has their situations. Say it's safer than Chicago and St. Louis. I would say that for sure. But it's sad to see. It's sad to see. But I'm glad they caught him. but it does kind of scare people to use the subways and all that. They did arrest him later afternoon. Thank freaking God. Yep. Glad they, at least he's still not on the run. They caught him, so. ¿Quién crees que pase a la final? Seattle ganar. Seattle a la final. Seattle a la final. Contra Pumas. What up, Winvo? How we doing? 90 minutes to see who the second finalist will be and who the MLS representative in this final will be. Can New York City do the job at home, or will Seattle hold it down just like Pumas did? Pumas campeón de la Conca champions. I hope. See. Headed forward by Seattle, which is more like an I hope than a certainty, but. And it looks like there's already a fight. What? Looks like there's already a fight. And if this game wasn't, this game better have some energy. Arriaga the hack. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not mad about it. Already kicking off. Yep. Gonna fly to the USA this week. Who do you think has had the best goal this tournament? I'm going to say I really need to see them all again. But I think Antuna against Montreal. Antuna against Montreal. One of his. Like from the angle. And that's a yellow card for Tati. Foul on Arriaga. I'd say goal Comunicaciones scored against. That's actually a good one. Yep, I agree. The free kick. Contreras. Actually, all of them in that second leg, tell you the truth. The ref is a Costa Rican ref. No, it's Danian Parchment. It's Jamaican. Fight. He's Jamaican. Tati barrels into Arriaga, and that starts a fight because the hack got hacked. And Tati gets a yellow for it. Ref is Jamaican, yes. Actually, that's a good one, yeah. I have to relook at all these goals. I'll tell you in the final. Levo desde ante empezar los octavos diciendo que Pumas sería finalista y no lo crean. I bet you New York will win the game 2-0, winning the game. They get scored on the last minutes and let it slip right through their hands. I could see it. I don't know why. I have a feeling that could be it. I don't think Seattle holds the... How do I put it like this? Seattle doesn't pull a Pumas and just hold it straight in their hands. They're going to get something right at the end to just steal it back. I could see that. Now that I think about it, the way this game is going, you may not be wrong. It'd be better than last night. I like the action already. Jackson Reagan getting pressed off the ball. Talish Magno. Back to Alex Roldan. Back to Arriaga. The Pumas game, I liked it, but I want to see some action here. ¿Quién crees que la gana la Champions? Pienso que Pumas no ganará la final, no está jugando bien en la Liga MX. Campeón de Concacaf, Pumas. What do you think the score of the Barca game is tomorrow? 2-1 Barca. Barca gets to the semis. No, if it's 2-0 this game, it's going to be 3-3 aggregate, but NYCFC would win due to goals at Seattle Stadium. No, what he was saying was it would be 2-0 up until like the 90-something minute, and then Seattle scores one in the stoppage time to take the tie back and win 4-3. That's what he was saying would happen. I know 2-0 would give New York the win. He said there'd be a goal right at the end for Seattle that would give them back the tie after New York had it won. They let it slip away. That's what Jordy was saying. or what they were saying. I should say. Now I think about it. But that's what they were saying. It was the fact that they thought that New York would let it slip. They'd have a 2-0 lead late on, and then they'd allow a goal right at the end to let it slip, whether it was right before stoppage or right in stoppage. But I get 2-0. I know 2-0 would put through New York. It was the fact that he was saying, or they were saying. Can gana la UEFA Champions League? Liverpool campeón de la UEFA. Liga de Campeones. Liverpool. To what Nieta Del Rancho said about Pumas not winning, I disagree because I think their main focus is CCL. Yeah, I'd agree. I think they only focus to Liguilla if they lose the final. Exactly. Oh, yeah. But we'll see. Yo digo que la Champions la gana Real Madrid. No, Liverpool. Throw in. Entonces Liverpool versus Pumas en la final del Mundial de Clubes. Yes. Liverpool contra Pumas de la final Mundial de Clubes. Sí. Liverpool ganad, but you just noticed went from 426 and skipped 5 seconds. I wouldn't be shocked. It's freaking Fox. If there's a weakness for Seattle's their center backs, New York needs to go after them. We said this 3 games in a row. Come on now. We said this 3 games in a row. Come on now. Ball played back for Seattle. Seattle off the corner, 6th minute. What the hell? I don't know if that was my TV or FS1, but it's back. Acevedo. And Santi Rodriguez knocks it out. It's a throw-in for New York. If they don't score by the half, I don't know. I don't think they come back. I'd say get them now. I'd say get the goals now. They should go after them, but Jackson Reagan has shown out the past couple of games. I know Leon sucked ass in that tie, and then New York didn't look good in the first leg, but Jackson Reagan shown out. Shot! Saved by Fry off of Tallis Magno. But they're testing Stephen Fry. That's good. The New York City subway is so essential for everyday life in our city. The situation happened in Sunset Park, Brooklyn. I don't know the demographics of this neighborhood. Okay. I know the subway is a big portion of life up there. Which what made that situation scarier. Mexican teams actually have good reputation versus European teams. Monterrey lost 2-1 versus Liverpool in 2018, and Bayern Munich won 1-0 versus Tigres, so he might have a chance. Yes. Mexican teams are very good against European teams. But then sometimes they crap the bed against Asian teams or African teams. It's very bipolar. It really is. Like, if they get to a European team, they fight with their hearts and have an amazing match against them. But if they don't get to that point, it's because they crap the bed against the Asian team or African team, such as Chivas against Kashima Antlers. Was it? No, it wasn't. Was it Red Diamonds? It was something like that. Urawa Red Diamonds or Kashima Antlers. It was a Japanese team. And then, of course, Monterrey this year. I mean, again, under Aguirre, they were absolutely horrible in the Clausura, so I'm not shocked. But they lost to, I think it was Al Hilal. Yes. Ball crossed in. I have to check that again. Not a bad effort from Tallis Magno. No. People NYC can't afford to drive. Monterrey versus Al Ahly. Yes, there we go. Yes. Either way. Time check, it's 8:40. It was Kashima. Okay. It's 8:45 for me. Corner for New York. Pumas mínimo llega a semifinales en el Mundial de Clubes. Sí. Canada pasa octavos en el Mundial. Yes. Quinto partido de Canadá, el Mundial. Sí. 9th minute. 0-0, 0-0. 1-3 global, 1-3 on aggregate for the second leg here. 9th minute. Getting into the 10th. Goal kick for Fry. Stephen Fry on the ball going forward. 80 minutes away from seeing who the finalist is here. Seattle's still in the lead. When is the next Club World Cup? Probably in February again. My guess is February again. My next guess is February. Now you know how I feel on ESPN Plus. Winvo. Now you know how I feel. Mexico quedada en octavos. No mames. No mames. No. Why now? After everything else. Handball looks like a foul the other way. But probably February because the World Cup's in the winter, just like the past two Club World Cups have been in February. I would say it's probably February again. But this time, not because of COVID restrictions. It's because the World Cup's in the winter instead of the Club World Cup. So they basically not switch spots, but of course it's postponed again. And the next Club World Cup in December would be 2023's if they so keep the format for 2023 instead of expanding it. Depends on what happens there. Talish Magno plays for Amundsen. Ball crossed in. Header down. Saved by Fry. Saved by Fry. Thiago Andrade almost has a chance there. And Stephen Fry's down. Tell me exactly what happened. What the hell? Seattle, New York has to go direct at Seattle defense. Don't hold back. They sure didn't hold back there. They're trying to make them mad. Would you watch USFL, or are the rules too confusing to understand? It's more like the fact that Toronto plays at the same time, so I'm not going to watch USFL unless there's like a couple of games on Sunday and so on and so forth. Oh, Acevedo is asking for a foul. That's what he was asking for. 12th minute. Mexico no pasa de fase de grupos. It's getting heated for sure, but New York wants it. It tells you New York ain't giving up. Even though they probably, I guess, should, but it's telling you they probably shouldn't. They're not giving up. And then Thiago goes for the ball as it's on Fry, and they're just basically, that's what they're mad about. But also, Acevedo got fouled on that header, so technically, was Thiago in the wrong? No. 13th minute. But it shows you that they want it, because if it wasn't getting heated, I'd be worried. Argentina versus France, la final del Mundial. I could see it. Yeah. Alex Roldan. Cayens plays back. Up. Oh, that's a bad giveaway. Ladero shot right to Johnson, and that's a save. They allowed that. Where's DSO? Canada dada lo sorpresa y cuidada en el Mundial. I don't know. Hi, Trent Tiger. How we doing? I don't know. He said he wouldn't be a couple of weeks ago, but he could have changed his mind. Thiago Martins, that's out for a throw-in. 14th minute. Throw in. Rolled on. Plays forward. Seattle puede ganarle a Pumas. Pumas. The way they played. Sí. No. Pumas. Juego. I have to answer this one in English. I can't. The way Seattle play, the way Pumas played against Cruz Azul makes me think that they could defend against Seattle. They're definitely both, they're good at both situations. Seattle is better than New England, but I don't think Seattle is going to be as hard of a place to play as New England was on that first leg. I think Pumas will still have the chance to get it done. Somebody translate that. I give Pumas a good chance the way I saw them play. I give them a good chance the way I saw them play. Plays forward. Yeah, that's definitely a foul. 16th minute, free kick, João Paulo to take it. 0-0, 0-0 esta noche. 1-3 global. 1-3 on aggregate. Plays on. Plays forward and almost gives it straight away to New York, but New York finds a way to keep it. There you go. They play forward. Jordan Morris presses, but here's New York with the ball. Cayens plays up to Santi Rodriguez. Santi Rodriguez plays up and can't get it forward for Alfredo Morales. What happened to Keaton? New York City FC since 2020, 9 wins, 2 draws, 4 losses at Red Bull Arena. They're looking for that 10th win. Would be enough to put them to the final. Manchester United U17 beat LA Galaxy U17 5-4 in pens. Oh, yeah, I saw. Yep. I saw. New York City needs to show New York. NYCFC needs to show New York after the horrible situation on Subway. There's always a reason to bounce back and have hope. I see that. Timbers U15 beat Man United U15 2-1. Generation Adidas Cup has some crazy results. Kicks back to Ladero. Johnson screwed up that save there. That's out for a throw-in for Seattle. Almost a horrible mistake there by New York. It almost gave one away there. Generation Adidas Cup has some crazy results, I swear. It's crazy. Man United have been on the decline for a while. Well, I agree. But you'd think their academy is better than RSL's, or Timbers Academy, I should say, and LA Galaxies, frankly. Like, you think these guest academies should at least show some of their strength at Generation Adidas Cup. You really think they should. And the fact that they don't, somehow. Did Orlando do good at Generation Adidas Cup? I haven't seen those results. Haven't really even seen Toronto's. Plays through, bad giveaway to Ladero. Rui Diaz, 18th minute. Cleared by Tavon Gray. That's out for a throw-in for Seattle, 18th minute. Actually, let me look. Let me look for you. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the standings. Here's the U15 standings. Group play. Group A. Orlando City has 5 points in their Group B in U15. Toronto's topped that group with 6. Rayados with 5. Orlando with 5. Galaxy with 2. And the goal differential is Rayados in second with 1+1, 0 for Orlando. So they're okay. Orlando lost on penalties to LA, lost to Toronto 1-0, lost to Rayados beat Rayados 1-0, lost to Chicago 2-0. They still have to play Flamengo and the Revs. Then for the U17s, you got U17s. You have Orlando on the bottom of their group with no points. 3 losses, 5 goals against, 1 goal for, -4 goal differential. Man United at the top of their group. Minnesota second. Chicago Fire third, Orlando fourth. So the U15s are doing okay. The U17s are not good. Lost to Toronto. I swear there's an app that still has the old Montreal Impact and Seattle Sounders logo from the indoor team. App that's so behind on updates. What is it? Freaking not SofaScore. They're pretty close. What was it? Not FotMob either. I know what you're talking about. Is our academy that crap? U17s, I guess. U15s are okay. It's the U17s that, But you're a newer club, so we'll see. Timbers U15 are doing really good. U17s, not so much. Sounds just like Orlando. Ah. 21st minute, 0-0. App that has these old logos is Soccer Way. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. That's the one. Plays forward. Here comes New York. Down the pitch. New York plays forward. Nice run. Nuhu right there, but he lets it out for a throw-in for Seattle. It's a Seattle throw-in. 22nd minute. Plays forward. New York's trying to find one. No foul. Advantage played. New York can play forward. Santi Rodriguez plays onto Amundsen. Amundsen cross into the box. All the way out for a goal kick. New York is on the front foot. I can tell you that much. They're honestly kind of unlucky they haven't found a goal. Seattle's just trying to defend this at this point. They got to get 2 quick goals. If New York wants a chance to get an away goal victory in this tie, they got to get 2 quick goals. Is the way I see it. Talles Magno plays through. Tati! Shot past the post! No way! Tati Castellanos was in through, and he just barely. Jackson Reagan, horrible pass. Tati's in through, and he puts it right past the post. Damn. 23rd minute. That could have been the one they want back. Why they reject updates of team logos is that hard to update a JPEG. I don't know. I've never created an app, and I've never really thought of creating an app, so I don't know how hard it is to update an app, frankly. So I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I don't think it could be that hard to update a JPEG, but I've never made an app, and I've never coded an app. It's not my job. Probably a good idea to learn how, though. Free kick for Seattle. João Paulo to take. But you'd think it wouldn't be that hard. Seattle still passing it back, not really looking for another goal, even though an away goal will put it away. It's funny how I've basically looked up said team transparent logos, and SofaScore gives a new logo instantly. And I've looked up transparent logos too, because that's how I make my thumbnails, right? So I know how to find these transparent logos. Yeah, I'm sure it should be easy. Why can't they let the users update it for them? Because that could open it up for trolling, frankly. So that could open it up for trolling. You know that's possible. Plays through. Here goes New York. That's a foul. That's got to be a free kick for NYCFC. Yes, free kick at halfway. Tavon Gray, bodied by Rusnak. Could be a yellow card for Albert Rusnak there. Boom. And Tavon Gray was on the ball. He was right there. So definitely a correct call. I would not say there's anything wrong with that call. 26th minute. Can New York has to score before the half in my book if they want any chance of getting that second goal. I mean, 2 goals in 45 minutes isn't hard. It could be done. But then you got to open up even more. And Seattle will definitely make you pay for that. And there's a foul, free kick for Seattle. You want to get the 2 goals and then shut it down. Frankly, what you should want to do if you're New York City FC is get 1 goal before the half, get the other one early in the second half, maybe midway, and then shut it down. And just get it done and hold that away goal lead. That's what you're looking for. One thing I have a grab with YouTube is the content. S3X bots and stupid bots randomly saying don't call. Yeah. I haven't got many of those. But I've seen, I saw them in my comments every so often, but I don't get them too much. The bots, the S3X bots, and all those other bots. I don't. Instagram. Now that. Cross in, shot, goal! Goal for Raul Ruidiaz. Easy as you like. Ruidiaz scores, that's it. Yep. What a shot. Raul Ruidiaz makes them pay. Makes New York pay at the back. I mean, New York could still win on the night 3-1 and go to pens, but then I don't trust. Sounders to the final. Most likely. Raul Ruidiaz, what a cross. Ball crossed in, falls straight to Raul Ruidiaz. No stopping that. Nuhu plays it in. Well, there we go. 28th minute. Raul Ruidiaz pretty much seals the tie unless New York can magically score 3 goals unanswered. Yeah, we'll go with it. Ruidiaz with the goal. Ron, what happened to Mario, the R&B singer? He had so many hits and legendary songs. I guess he just stopped being famous and then he fell off. Just like it happens to almost everybody, frankly. There's going to be a moment that you fall off. There's going to be a moment that you to be a force of nature for your whole life, fame-wise, is not a fool's errand, but pretty much impossible. He got good music. I love his music. But he failed. He fell to the way of time, frankly. That's what happened. You're either famous enough for long enough to become infamous, or you're famous enough to enjoy it, long enough to enjoy it, and then it goes away. Luckily for Mario, the latter happened. Depends on who you are. Maybe the former is better for you, but there's not many people who are just all-time, forever famous once they become famous. The George Straits of the world and Willie Nelsons of the world, that don't happen much. That don't happen much, so to speak. Depends on who you are. But that's it, probably. Sounders in the next round, probably. Sebastian says C. C! Ball played through, headed away. Looking for a penalty. They don't get it. Kyans. Talish Magno. Header on. Cleared. Nuhu putting in work. Man, putting in work today. Corner kick for New York. Now, if you're New York, you got to score 2 goals before, at least score a goal before the half. Maybe a spawny second. Heseba. Yes. Definitely speaking of people who could always be famous without losing their fame or becoming infamous. Reseba guy. Yes. Heseba guy. Yes. Dude's wholesome. 100%. Against my better judgment, or for my better judgment, I ain't answering that question. With my better judgment, I ain't answering that question. Or famous person. Again, for my better judgment, with my better judgment, I'm not answering that question. Good for you. Plays forward. Plays in, takes a shot, save, right at Fry, 33rd minute. Shook, well, NYCFC let me down. Now I can't see my Pumas in the finals. Ah, yeah, you're in New York, I guess. Do the Mets have a chance? I only have a Marcus Stroman jersey. I mean, I kind of care, but I really don't. He's gone. He's in Chicago now. I kind of care about the Mets, but not that much. Not that much. But I guess they do. They probably do. I have Sounders winning 3-1. Is the final one game or two? It's 2 legs again this year and next year. It's 2 legs for the next 2 seasons, so this year and next year. And then 2024, we're back to 1 leg. It's getting way too confusing. It's way too confusing. But Seattle's up 4-1 on aggregate. If New York don't score 3 goals in the next half, 45 plus 50 minutes plus stoppage time, so about 60 minutes, give or take. little bit under 60 minutes, they're going to be out. 2-2, Pumas at home, Sounders 3-1 at home. 2 and no away goals. Yep. There's no away goals in the final. If it's tied, it goes straight to extra. It goes to extra time, and then if it's still tied after extra time, they go to penalties. So the second leg could be go Broadway. Actually, 2-0 Pumas at home. They go to PKs and Pumas win. There we go. That's better. That's better. That's much better. I like that. No problem with that. 35th minute. Much better with that. Plays forward. Ooh, bad giveaway. Foul, free kick for New York. It depends. Actually, that's some advice. I mean, if you're protecting somebody, actually, probably not. You're completely smart to give that advice right now. Like, if you're defending your family, it makes it like there's a reason. If it's just some person, you got to be careful, frankly. But if you're defending your family, there's a reason there. Free kick for New York. It's basically about how close the person is to you, what they mean to you, and would they do the same for you. Pretty much. That's the way I see it. Here we go, 37th minute. Free kick for Tati Castellanos. If he scores this, New York has some life. Shot from Tati over the bar. It seems like New York is getting close, but no cigar. "38th minute. 38th minute for the second leg, close to halftime. And the last 45 of this, well, midweek, I should say. 38th minute. That's out for a throw-in. Amundsen throws forward. That's out for another throw-in. Back to Amundsen. That's out for a throw-in for Seattle. Hope NYCFC could focus and start winning MLS games, if anything. That's pretty much what you have to ask for at this point, yeah. Pretty much what you have to ask for at this point. Hopefully, for your sake, I hope they do. They could start winning after next week, but not after next week, but 2 weeks from now. Regularly. Love for Toronto to get a point in Citi Field. Other than that, you can win any other game you want. Plays through. I suggest you watch the Argentine League. It's as close to European League football as it gets on this side of the pond. Yeah, I think Argentinian League's on Paramount Plus. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Probably worth a shot. At least, if anything. It's probably worth a shot. And there's a lot of Argentinian players that do come to MLS, so yeah, I'd say it's worth a shot. Maybe. Yeah, definitely. Bingo, Daniel. Bingo. Bingo. I have Paramount Plus. That's how I watch the Concacaf qualifier. I already got it. Don't worry. I was talking about the Argentinian League being worth a shot, not Paramount Plus. Concacaf qualifiers, all this football, and my favorite shows from when I was a kid, and just other or just any shows made by Viacom that were my favorites. That's a dub. That's a dub. Paramount Plus has Serie A, yes. Valeri is barely playing for Lanús, but he's at the end, so it's understandable. Exactly. 42nd minute. Wonder what Lucas Hansen is doing, speaking of Argentinian League. I love watching Paramount because all the MTV stuff. Agreed. Of course, like Guy Code, like the early. You can't watch music videos, of course. You know, they don't have like the music video shows. But, you know, like the early 2010s MTV shows until they basically became ridiculousness .tv. Like Guy Code, those shows, pretty good. There's a theory that Drake and Josh aren't actually brothers. Winvo. Have you seen the title card of Drake and Josh? I don't know if you're kayfabing me or not, but Drake Bell and Josh Peck are not actually brothers. Are you talking about the actual show? But even then, they played step brothers. They were never blood brothers anyway. Seriously, you're kayfabing me. Jeez. The actual show. Well, I mean, they were step brothers anyway in the show. They played step brothers. They were never blood brothers in the show. They were always step brothers in the show. Free kick for Ladero in the 43rd minute. I don't know how somebody got that theory. They honestly messed up the whole plot line. But with that being said, here's the free kick. Ball crossed in. Header. Falls down. Rusnak takes a shot over the bar. 44th minute. We're getting close to halftime. Argentina league goes hard because they're hungry to leave Argentina because the league doesn't pay. 44th minute. People think the Nets can pull off multiple upsets and go to the NBA Finals. That's the Raptors for you, not the Nets. You're welcome. I'm happy Valeri's going to be a Timbers ambassador around the world. Definitely nice. Yeah, because they're stepbrothers. Yeah, how you miss that? There are a lot of players in Argentina that you can get at a bargain if you're a smart manager. Exactly. No, he did a plea bargainer. He did a plea deal. Some sort of freaking community service or something. If I recall correctly. They're talking about Drake Bell. But yeah, leave it alone. Argentinian players are expensive. 3 minutes of stoppage time, but their clubs don't want to pay for them, but sell them for very expensive prices because it makes them money. It's called finances. It's called finances. Ryan, the Coca-Cola will catch up to you when you get older. Drink Zevia Cola. Here's the thing, all right? I grew up on Coca-Cola. My Nana lived to 84, 5, 6, drinking it every day. Probably because for a while it was actually sugar. But she still lived, but I'm sure like even before her halfway of her life, it became what it is now. So, I don't know. And besides, whenever I pass, I'm planning on putting myself in one of those Elon Musk robots. I'm putting my brain in one of those Elon Musk robots. So, I'll still be around somehow. Because by the time I pass, those Elon Musk robots are going to be amazing. Hopefully. Not just 1.0s, but hopefully like freaking 20.0s or something. I don't know. Josh Peck lost a ton of weight. He was on Impulsive with Logan Paul. He'd been losing weight for years. Mexican Coke is better. You're right. Sugar is better than fructose. Exactly. Ball crossed in by Tati. Goes over the top. Saved by Fry. Goal kick. Oh, exactly. Almost close to halftime, 48th minute. 47th minute. 0-1 for Seattle. Seattle holding the lead here. And New York, if they don't score before the half, I mean, it was probably completely finished anyway, but have some small lifeline. But they give away a free kick with about 30 seconds to go in the half, and that should probably get it out. I got to go to sleep since I'm getting COVID shot tomorrow morning. All right. Good night, Winvo. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it goes well for you, brother. That's halftime. 0-1 on the night. 0-1 esta noche. 1-4 on aggregate. 1-4. Yeah. Global at halftime. Seattle has the lead, and they're probably not going to give it up. But we shall see in the second half. Could there be something crazy that happens? We'll take a short break for the stats. And Short break, then we'll talk about the stats. You know how this goes. I agree. That'll be a good move. That'd be a great move. No way Seattle loses. I mean, it's Concacaf. Crazier stuff has happened. Probably not, but I've accepted it. But who knows? Crazier stuff has happened. New York could score 3 goals in the half, go to penalties, and somehow pull it out of their butts. Who knows? I'd like to see it. Probably won't happen, but it'd be cool. So, sit tight. We'll be back. Sit tight. We'll be back and talk about the stats of the half. Boom, boom. We're back for the stats at the half. Sitting tight. Bye. Need sleep. See ya, Sebastian. Oops. I mean, they were right. But we'll talk about the comments after we're done. All right. Stats at the half. 5 shots to... Okay, there we go. 5 shots to 5. 3 shots on goal to 4. Seattle definitely has more assists. 0 to 1. 0 steals to 10. Dear God, New York. Jesus. 8 fouls to 6. 58% possession to 42% possession. 0 offside to 1. 2 corners to 2. Yeah, 2 corners to 2. 204 correct passes to 132 correct passes. 36 incorrect passes to 10. 239 passes to 142. 82%, 85% pass accuracy to 93% pass accuracy. Cards are as follows: 1 yellow to 1, 0 reds to 0. I'd say New York has had their moments, but Seattle made them pay on a horrible defensive play. And Seattle basically just has to control. And that's what they're doing. And all Seattle really has to do is control, and that's what they're doing. No question about it. Second half, Seattle's controlling. That's all they got to do. New York's the one who has to push the pace. They have passes. Accuracy hasn't been the best. Shot accuracy hasn't been the best, but they're pushing the pace, but they gave up a goal. Horrible defensively, and just let Rui Diaz run in behind and get there. Basically have to be completely perfect, offensively and defensively in the second half. More than perfect to get the lead here in this second half, or at least the win to go to penalties. We'll see, though. What's up, soccer guy? How we doing? How about Tottenham versus Arsenal at Providence Park? Would that sell out? Probably. I would see it. Totally. I believe it. Definitely would. It definitely would sell out. I have so many Madrid friends from high school. Ah, yes. Portland Timbers versus Real Madrid friendly at Providence Park. Would that be sold out? Well, you already said yes. Oops. Oops for what? Timbers been linked to Jefferson Savarino. That's a move. That's a good move. Mm-hmm. Who wins MLS? Who wins EPL? Toronto wins MLS. The way they're playing, they're actually doing pretty good right now without Insigne. They're going to be not just keeping their heads afloat. They'll be in the playoff places before Insigne comes. They aren't going to be they'll have some margin for error to get to the playoffs. So I think Toronto could do it. EPL, Liverpool. I think City drops a couple of points somewhere. Liverpool doesn't lose a game. The pressure gets to City. I don't think City is that dominant right now as they normally are. I honestly think City could get it done. Or not City, Liverpool could get it done. City falters. So Toronto, MLS, Liverpool, Premier League. And they were right. Boom. All right. Shelter and hydrate. MLS team's about to play in U.S. Open Cup. Let's go. Definitely. Can't wait for Open Cup to start. Gonna be a good one. I want to see St. Louis make a deep run or win the damn thing. So St. Louis City SC starts in Concacaf next year. And hopefully they get put in the same quartile as Toronto. That'd be nice. Definitely would be there. probably wouldn't happen. But MLS teams better not lose to these damn local U.S. teams, at least the really lower level ones. I mean, there's always cup sets. That's the thing about a cup like Open Cup or FA Cup. There's always upsets. Cincinnati probably will. Charlotte probably will. I don't think a team like Seattle would, and I don't think a team like New York would, either of them. Whether you're talking about Metro Stars, Red Bull, or NYCFC, I don't think they would. Earthquakes could. There are definitely possible upsets there that could. Teams that are going to get upsetted by freaking nobodies. Definitely. You got the Earthquakes, that's for sure. You got Cincy. You got Charlotte. Houston. I could see it. Houston. I could see it. RSL. I could honestly see it. The way the Revs are playing, I'd laugh. They shouldn't, but I'd laugh. But Cincy, Charlotte, and Earthquakes are the ones that I'd really be worried about if I was an MLS fan, getting upsetted by some nobodies. Some part-timers. Can Seattle Sounders beat Liverpool or Real Madrid? No. Speaking of Houston Timbers, need to pick up a point on Saturday in Houston. Did I hear Metro Stars and Red Bulls mentioned together? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I was lurking. I thought you said you were going to go to sleep. Pumas has a higher chance of beating Real Madrid or Man City. Yes. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that super chat button. Y'all know what to do. Let's get this one going. We're doing a pretty good job. It's been smooth sailing. We've had some fun. But yeah, I agree. Pumas has a better chance of beating Real Madrid or Man City than Seattle Sounders does. But knowing Seattle, they'd probably figure out a way to do it. I want to basically cover I hate Alabama for I hate Seattle. Liverpool's winning the UEFA Champions League. Just you wait. I definitely probably should cover more European plays or games at this point. Maybe a good idea. Real Madrid versus Dortmund, international friendly in Shanghai, China. Score and who scores if this was a real match. So, do you want me to think that Haaland hasn't left yet for Dortmund? Real Madrid, they're putting on Gabriel Pereira for New York City FC is on. For me, Real Madrid 2, Dortmund 2 in that friendly. Benzema and Haaland score 2 each. 2 score a brace each. And then the penalty shootout, God knows where that goes. Probably Real. I hate Red Bulls. I think everybody does. I want CFC Dallas to succeed this season, win Open Cup, whatever other tournament we could possibly get our asses in. You only got MLS and Open Cup, and I guess the playoffs are possible. I mean, Dallas has sort of shocked me. Dallas is definitely, I'll admit, I didn't give Dallas the respect they deserved. Dallas does have potential. Velasco, pretty damn good. Dallas has potential. Us getting a draw with them, I mean, Toronto still should have won that game, but Dallas got potential. They're a good team. I basically slept on Dallas just because they were Dallas. Let's be honest. If I was more, I just thought they'd be Dallas. I didn't think they would be. Maybe I overrated Ricardo Pepi as well. But with that being said, they're good. What's your thoughts on the new binational league they want to make? Liga MX versus MLS. They're not going to completely, I just don't think they're ever going to completely merge. Like the Leagues Cup is probably the merger to a pretty much most of the degree. I'd say the merger is pretty much Leagues Cup. Basically, the way Concacaf is running the Champions League starting in 2023-24 was to counteract the full-on merger. They gave the Leagues Cup the power in CONCACAF qualifying for Champions League that MLS and Liga MX wanted. That it's a biggest qualifier on the level of the Central American. Cross in. Who would I pick to join my team? Let's see. Goalkeeper, Julio Cesar. I'm going to go celebrities and legends. Celebrities and legends. Right back, I would go. Damn. Right back. Do I want to go celebrity here? I don't know why, but I think Drake could haul ass in the right back. I don't know why. I think he probably has something there. Center backs, I would go with John Terry. John Terry as a center back. And I'm thinking here. John Terry and who's Puyol? I was thinking more. Yeah, Puyol is definitely. Chiellini ain't retired yet. That's the sad part. He's still going. Mascherano. Zanetti, maybe. Zanetti, I would say. A left back, or no, Zanetti was, yeah. Zanetti was a left. Zanetti was a left back, wasn't he? Zanetti was a. Zanetti was a defender, but fullback, yeah, so left back. Javier Zanetti. Center mid. 2 posts. Yeah. Nothing's going New York's way. Center mid. Defensively, center mid. No, actually, center back. No, I got a better one. We got, for some reason, Drake is a celebrity. I think he could play right back. Goal for New York City. What happened? Let's see. Rodriguez. Ball crossed in. Plays in. Cross. Tati. Shot. Goal. Goal for Santi Rodriguez. It's 1-1. New York has 2 more. But they have a chance. That's the lifeline. What a quick goal. Santi Rodriguez. Santi Rodriguez gets the layoff and just pops it in the net. They have 2 more, but Ball crossed in. Plays in. Lays off for Santi Rodriguez at the penalty spot. Thiago Andrade with a good layoff. Goes past Tati. Center of the box. Not the center of the box, but close angle. Santi Rodriguez with a goal. 51st minute. We're close. Uno a uno. Esta noche 2-4. Global. Don't play with my feelings. Here they go. This is the moment. But they have life. But back to this 11. Plays through Tavon Gray. Just clear the ball forward. Goalkeeper, Julio Cesar. Drake, left back. Center backs, I would have Stephen Caldwell and John Terry. Right back, Javier Zanetti. Center defensive mid, Torsten Frings, because freaking reasons. Okay, no, that's just a bad idea. But Torsten Frings. Yeah, Torsten Frings. Center midfielders, Pirlo. Pirlo is a center midfielder. Andrea Pirlo. And Atiba's not retired yet. That's a problem. Plays on, cleared. Falls down for Talesh Magno. Gabriel Pereira plays forward for Santi Rodriguez, the goal scorer. If New York could score something pretty quickly and get close. Another celebrity for center mid. I think, didn't Gordon Ramsay play center mid? Yeah, Gordon Ramsay. Left wing, me. Right wing. Right wing, I would say Benazet, because I don't know what the hell Nico Benazet is doing. And then striker Dwayne De Rosario. That's my team. D-Row. I don't know what the hell Benazet is doing, but I don't think he has a team, so frick it, you know. Give me Nico Benazet for the right wing, and then D-Row as a striker. Yeah, that's a good one. So a couple of TFC legends, a couple of celebrities, a couple of random legends. Bench. I was just thinking. And no Frank Lampard. Maybe on the bench, but we don't like Frank Lampard in this house. Now, if I played a friendly, somebody probably would slide tackle me. Rush the pitch and slide tackle me like they did Cal the Dragon. John Cena is a forward and no one could see him. How did I forget about John Cena? John Cena, you know, that'd be some sort of Adama Traore. Yeah. I can't forget John. No. John plays right wing. Benazet's on the bench. That's to be some Adama Traore shit. John Cena on the right wing. Mini crewmate on the left. OG crewmate on the right. Feeding passes into D-Row. That's a dub. I forgot about John, yeah. I forgot about John. Jeez, you're right. I can't believe I forgot about John Cena. Yes. How did I forget about John Cena? Wait. Then again, if you're a left winger, you probably should be right-footed. So inverted wise, yeah, it works. It worked. Gordon Ramsay would definitely play in midfield. I think he actually did. You do know Gordon Ramsay was a footballer before he was a chef. You do know that, right? No joke. Not that's probably August. 57th minute. Yeah, you're right. Talish Magno takes a tackle trying to get the ball back. I was saying no, that'd be August's team. And wouldn't it be funny if Will Smith played on that team too? You thought Chris Rock chirped his ass? Shit. He thought Chris Rock chirped his ass? Shit. I don't think Nikki subs in for Doja 90-minute screamer top bins. Are we talking about Nikki Bella or something? That'd actually be funny, though. John Cena on my team and Nikki Bella on August's. Wait. But the thing is, they'd be down like 4-0. So that'd be a 4-1 screamer. We just lose the clean sheet. I'll probably be more mad than anybody. Even Julio Caesar. Because the clean sheet was lost, okay? If you're that close to a clean sheet, you'd be pissed too. If you were that close to a clean sheet, like 4 or 5 minutes, like just stoppage time, you'd be pissed too. Rui Diaz is walking off the pitch. They'll check him and let him back on 59th minute. Then again, if we're going to fit, well, it's in the summer, so that's probably impossible. But maybe if it was the All-Star break and Stroh don't make the All-Star game, he could be in that game instead of. Yeah. Jordan Morris going forward. Seattle has a chance. Roldan shot. Blocked off the line. What a save. What a block by New York, keeping their slim hopes alive. They still got to score 2 goals in about 30 minutes, plus stoppage time, and hope they get to penalties. New York is still alive. What if Will Smith was goalkeeper? He'd stop every ball. I'm not sure. He's definitely tall enough to play goalkeeper. I'd still chip him. I'd still check keeper and chip him from like 30 yards out. Kwame Brown is a center back on my team. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea. Kwame could play center back. Kwame, yeah. Plays forward. Teles Magno plays forward. Shot! Past the post. Aggregate 2-4 New York City. Yep. 61st minute. Plays forward. Gabriel Pereira plays on. Header away. Tati. Plays forward. Malte Munson, 62nd minute. Heads on. That's out for a corner kick for NYCFC. Knew who's down. They'll check him. Knew who gets walked back. Waiting for him. Waiting to see if he could come back on. Header on. Down. Saved by Fry. Blocked away. Goal kick for Fry. '64th minute. If Tati drops 2 goals and becomes a hero, he would be keeping his dreams of going to Europe alive because he ain't looking as hot anymore. I mean, he's still second in the Golden Boot race in the CCL. It's early. It's early. I still believe in him. Wait, flip it. Update. Yankees beat Blue Jays 6-4. Oh, so the Blue Jays won 6-4. Blue Jays beat Yankees 6-4. Okay, good. 2 out of 3. Not bad. Plays through. Cross in. Header! Saved by Fry. He was right there. Tati's still a good player, though. He's second in the Golden Boot race in the CCL. Will stay second if he doesn't get to the final. That would be a fight. That would be nice. Dineno versus Tati. Oh, boy. That would be cool. Dineno versus Tati in the final of the CCL. That would be cool. If New York gets knocked out, Tati, of course, would lose out to Dineno no matter what. But with that being said, Tati's still a good player. He still should have European hopes. But he definitely would help him if he became a hero. Definitely became a hero here, frankly. And scores 2 goals and then gets the winning penalty, so on and so forth. But New York is still fighting for it. That's out for a throw-in for Seattle. 1-1 on the night. 2-4 on aggregate. We got 3 more, or 2 more. Fan did a choking motion at a Seattle player. They're not choking yet, buddy. They got to get... New York has to get 1 more to even just consider that being a possibility. Plays through. Yes. Here come New York. Nice run. Plays over the top. 66th minute. Pereira, ball crossed in. Saved by Fry. New York's got to hope for a couple mistakes or something. Most successful clubs in the Concacaf Champions League, Club America 7 titles, Monterrey 5 titles. Yes. You can't argue with the numbers. You can't argue with the numbers. That's true. Can't argue with the facts. No matter who you are. I'm tired of Fry saving everything. Yeah, preach to the choir. You're preaching to the choir, man. You're preaching to the choir. I feel the same way when Toronto plays them in frickin' MLS Cup Finals. Yeah, you're preaching to the choir. Preaching to the choir, buddy. It's like Stephen Fry kicked our ass in an MLS Cup Final and kept us from winning one of them. Kept us from winning the first one and he became a star. Made us pay for freaking getting rid of him. What I would love to see Fry make some mistakes. But, to be honest, Santi Rodriguez still onside. That's got to be a handball free kick. But, then again, asking for wanting to see Stephen Fry make some mistakes doesn't make me better than anybody else. Headed on. Plays through. Takes a shot. Saved by Fry. Corner kick. Tallis Magno almost put that one on in the 68th minute. Damn. Yeah, I agree. Damn. Cross in. Header past the post. That's a goal kick. Man, Seattle, they may just grind this one out, but New York's trying. You can't hate on it. New York's trying. Can't hate on it. Nuhu holding on to his leg. Definitely they may have to make a sub here, which would be their first. 69th minute. They pick up the stretcher, which is just a freaking map layer. Seriously, that stretcher looks like a freaking map layer you'd see at freaking elementary school. Spin out the map, please. Pull out the map, please. Kellen Rowe is coming on here. Kellen Rowe for Nuhu. Yep, that's the sub. Like, am I wrong, though? Am I wrong? That stretcher they have there looks like a freaking map roll that you'd see in elementary school or high school, frankly. So true, exactly. There we go. I'm not crazy. Okay, maybe I am crazy, but you got my point. And it looks like Ladero is down as well. They're going to make another sub, it seems like. Here. It is Ladero, yes. 70th minute. What up, Lion Og? How we doing? How we doing? Kwame Brown said democratic policies have failed places like Brooklyn and NYC subway incident. On the money. If result holds, Seattle faces Pumas in the final. Goes. Why say? Good. Wait, are you a Seattle fan? Morris heads through. Rolled on. Shot. Save. Saved by Johnson. Keeps it alive for New York. But that's a bad giveaway there. Rolled on. 71st minute. Did you guys see what Ronaldo did? Knock the phone off? Yeah, I heard. Cross in. Rui Diaz doesn't get to that one. Thiago Martins with some good defending. Alfredo Morales plays forward. Here goes New York. They got a break here. They have to score soon. Because the later they leave it, header! That's going to go out for a goal kick. He was pissed. You still don't freaking slap away somebody's phone. At least in that situation. Now, there are reasons. Now, sometimes there are reasons you should. But not that. Not just because you're pissed about a freaking sports match. Old news. That's old news. It was like a freaking month ago. That feels like a month ago at this point. With the freaking Oscars and the freaking bowling pins and exactly. But the Will Smith thing, that felt like a month ago with the freaking bowling pins and the week of hell and freaking. It may have been 2 weeks ago. I couldn't tell you. In through. Here goes Totti. He's onside. Ball crossed in. Talis Magno saved by Fry. Jesus Christ. Stephen Fry. Stephen Fry. The most obvious goals, and Stephen Fry still saves it. Jesus. This man is unbeatable. Stephen Fry is unbeatable. Jesus Christ, man. Why did we get rid of him? And not Joe Bendick. Or Konopka. We got rid of Bendick. Or we got rid of Fry instead of Bendick. And now, look at what we've done. We've unleashed the most unstoppable. I'm not into 21st century movies. Honestly, me either. Cross in. Headed away. Seattle's sitting on it. They keep it going. If New York doesn't score by the 80th minute, they're probably finished. Oh, what a cross. What a run. Tavon Gray crosses in. Heads away. Talis Magno. Can he chip? Oh, and still with New York. And they still have a way. That's out for a corner. I'm into 20th century movies. Jesus, man. Seriously, though. We got rid of Stephen Fry, and we've basically allowed him to become this monster. Because we did. He wouldn't be this good if Toronto kept him, but he'd still be better than Alex Bono. Jeez, my God. Oof, Manon. Plays through Thiago. Thiago Andrade. Heads it in. Shot. Blocked away. Gabriel Pereira. Jeez. New York. Corner. New York. This is getting crazy. Home Alone. Yeah, that's a classic. Home Alone is a classic. You know what also is a classic? Full Metal Jacket. And you know what also is a classic in a Christmas movie? Full Metal Jacket. Full Metal Jacket is a Christmas movie, and it's a classic. Why? They sing Happy Birthday, Jesus in the boot camp scenes. It's a Christmas movie. If you use that defense for Die Hard, Full Metal's a Christmas movie. Because Die Hard was around Christmas, they use that defense. It's a Christmas movie. Well, if you're going to use that defense, Full Metal's a Christmas movie because they sing Happy Birthday, Jesus in the boot camp scenes. It's a Christmas movie. Just for that one scene alone. Okay. If TFC knew what they were doing, they would have kept guys like Fry. Exactly. The fact that Toronto FC's best goalkeeper, arguably, was Julio Cesar, who only was there for 7 weeks. Of course. Braveheart was a great movie, 1995. Austin Powers, yep. There we go. Yeah, I agree with that. Those are good movies. Yeah. 76th minute. Subs have been made. Keaton Parks and Hebert is in. 76th minute. Hebert is in and Keaton Parks is in. Rui Diaz. Amundsen is off for Parks. And Vargas is coming on for Jordan Morris. Also, one of the Green Gables. Did you ever see Victory? No. Oh, Anne of the Green Gables. I'd never seen it. I didn't see Victory either. A Canadian classic. And that's why I'm a sure as hell hoser. And a redneck at that. That's how you know I'm a fraud. That's how you know I'm a fraud. Full Metal Jacket 1987 war drama, yes. Lodero with a free kick, 77th minute. If New York doesn't score on the break here, I think they're pretty much, well, I mean, maybe not. Cross in, header, shot, saved by Johnson. New York is still alive. Now score on the break, 78th minute. Now I say score on the break is my objective here. Would be my objective here. I don't know about you, but I'm not the coach. Plays through. Talas Magno. Well, there's a reason they're playing it in the winter. There's a reason they're playing it in the winter. Header on. Saved by Fry. Victory had Sylvester Stallone, Pele Ardiles, Bobby Moore, and many soccer legends in a World War II era prison camp soccer game. So pretty much like Longest Yard, but for association football. I need to see this movie. It's pretty much Longest. Okay, it's going pretty good. X-Ray. It's going pretty good. As good as it can be going, I would say. Plays through. Here comes New York. And that's foul, free kick. So basically the Longest Yard, but soccer. I need to see this movie. Plays through. Please be a Paramount movie. It'd be nice if it was on Paramount Plus. Header. Handball. They're asking for handball. Referee says corner, but they think that was a handball. I hope Liverpool wins tomorrow. They played today. And they drew, but they won the tie. They're going to talk to VAR, or at least they should. They already did. It was huge, 1982. You got to see it. They already played, but they got through. They drew 3-3, but they got through. Trust me, I woke up to that. I'm like, what the hell? 3-3 at Anfield against Benfica? I mean, I know they're through, but replay. Corner. And New York just got robbed of a penalty. Foul free kick for Seattle. Leg 2. VAR don't screw us again. They just got robbed. It was a corner by itself. And now it's with Fry with 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go. But leg 2 it was today. It's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Europa League. My friend. And at last I checked, Liverpool are in the Champions League. Semifinal. Throw in for New York. New York got to score quickly here. MLS is kind of underrated. It is. It definitely is. It's a great league. That's out for a throw in for Seattle. New York, they're trying, but it's not coming off. Whether Fry is basically just walling up the freaking goal or New York can't finish. Either way. I hope they win the semifinal. Semifinal who? I mean, Liverpool probably will win the semifinal. I mean, no, CONMEBOL's good. They have their moments. They have their moments. They have their moments. MLS has their moments. CONMEBOL has their moments. Not really MLS is seen more in Europe than Liga MX. Yeah, because there's more MLS players that go to Europe than MX players. We know this by now. Because Liga MX don't like to sell their players. You know this by now. Did you guys know FIBA is a thing? Yes. If you play NBA 2K, you know. Basketball, yes. You know. They sanction the Olympic tournaments. They sanction their own World Cup. If you play, that's why there's EuroLeague. If you play NBA 2K, you know about FIBA. It's not a freaking question. It's not like nobody knows. 83rd minute. Seattle players are mad. For what? Can't tell you. It was also in Switzerland like FIFA. Yeah, because Switzerland is that Will Bruin or I didn't know he was still playing. I mean, Switzerland is a neutral country, so of course it's in Switzerland. Yeah, neutral land, yeah. As Bella liked to say in Twilight, Team Switzerland. Will Bruin's on for Raul Ruidiaz. Okay. Neutral land, yeah. Lol. Yeah, of course I made a Twilight reference. Gabriel Pereira going forward. New York finding something through. Tati! Cross! Past the post. Corner. Land of chocolate. I like chocolate. Chocolate! Chocolate. And it looks like a player's come up with cramps. I can't believe USA used to be neutral, and they still should be, but there's something called a oil. And now João Paulo's up. Fishy. Basically, it's called oil. In the military-industrial complex, which was the absolute worst thing to happen to the world. Header on. Saved by Fry. Did you say oil? Exactly. Both semifinal games felt like final matches. This may be the actual final. Got to be honest. Yes, but no. Come and take it. There. My notes. There is my notes. There is my notes. Screenshot that. Yes, but no. Here's another corner, 86th minute. Santi Rodriguez crosses in, looking for the not the equalizer, but Hajduk Split originated the first supporters club in 1951 called La Torcida. Brazil admired them and started the next supporters clubs, went worldwide after that. 1980, I was a Blizzard supporter. Nice. I'm just saying Soviet Union might come back. I mean, that's what Putin wants. That's why he's in Ukraine. Like, everybody knows that's what he's trying to do. And they like to say there's negotiations, peace negotiations, but damn well no, there's none. Putin, the only way it stops is Putin gets unalived or Ukraine somehow beats his army. So basically, Putin gets what he wants, he gets assassinated, or somehow Ukraine beats his army. There's 3 endings to this. Oofed. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oofed. Saved by Fry. And I'm probably going to say that it's going to be Putin gets what he wants. Ukraine can't stand up for much longer, can they? Unless there's World War III. But I don't think people want that. If Fry was a French, would he be a French fry? I guess so. Domagoj Vida said Slava Iini at World Cup 2018 and got fined. Yes. Got some pointers for someone getting started. Stay professional 100% of the time. Know what you're talking about. Do lots of research. Network with as many people as you can. Create a style that's unique to you, type of thing. I'm not shocked. Mexico got Marcelo Flores. I'm not shocked. Seems like that's probably what's going to happen, frankly, the way things are going. 89th minute. We're getting close to stoppage time, but it looks like Seattle's got it done. Cross in. That's out for a goal kick. 90th minute. Well, I don't think that way. I don't think Flores is going to the World Cup. Canada offered a chance to play the World Cup. Now, they offered him a chance to go and then earn playing time at that point. Mexico's weaker than there before, I agree. 6 minutes stoppage time. All Seattle's doing for me is they're lighting a fire under Portland, making us motivated to go win another trophy. And hopefully Seattle don't win the final, but we'll see. We shall see. Santi Rodriguez is down hurt. After 4 years, I can't believe Mexico beat Germany. Me either. But that's how things change in international football. Mexico's 3 and done. Probably. with that group they got, honestly. Close. I still think Mexico makes it out of their group. They beat Poland and Saudi Arabia and tie with Argentina. No, I'm going Pumas. I can't go for the Sounders. I can't. Ayer fue al Estadio Azteca y mi Cruz Azul quedó eliminado. Saludos desde Mexico. Saludos, Juan. I think Poland actually plays well at the World Cup. That's out past the post. Goal kick for Sean Johnson. 4 minutes of stoppage time. New York has to score 2 goals in 4 minutes. So basically a goal per 2 minutes to go to penalties. It's pretty much over. Argentina's full of washed out joggers. I don't think so. I mean, Messi, Di Maria, Dybala, they got a good team. I don't think Germany's the same anymore. If you mean by the fact they're actually good again now with Hansi Flick, yes. They don't suck anymore. They did under Yogi Low. Oh, they will in the final. Back Boston. And not enough. They do in the final. They just don't do anywhere else. Because I guess the away goals for 3 rounds, but the final, you can't do it. But no. Argentina's the real deal. Top 10 for sure, maybe even top 5. I agree. Throw in Tavon Gray, 93rd minute. We're halfway through stoppage time. We'll see what happens with Argentina in the World Cup. Ronnie Dalla made the first wrong decisions in the first leg that's cost New York with his subs. I mean, that's kind of the story of this competition for New York, wouldn't you think? Ronnie Dalla, guess he can't make subs. He was more worried about the home leg, and he let the away leg get out of hand. It's his fault. Croatia beats Germany 9 out of 10. No, I didn't hear about it. Pep, Mexico's next coach. Pep wouldn't leave Man City for Mexico. Maybe for Spain, not for Mexico. You're going to get freaking Mateus Almeida, and you're going to like it. Which isn't bad, but at least it's not El Gordo. Or you'll get, tennis for Guatemala. Yeah, you're going to get Mateus Almeida, and you're going to like it. Which isn't bad, per se. I mean, that's not bad. 94th minute. It's not bad. Could be worse. I mean, there have been some, but normally that doesn't happen. Zidane is going to coach Mexico. Where'd you hear this? Sadly, that would suck. How about we... Now, that would be one where I hope he still gets to coach the club and then also coach the national team. We're not giving him up. Klopp is next Mexico coach. Now, people are just talking crazy here. Bob Bradley is probably the most likely out of all those options. And I would be devastated. How about you take Chris Armas? Cross in. Saved by Fry. 95th minute. That should do it. The next coach for Mexico will be Herrera or Puebla's coach. Yeah, Piojo. Piojo wants it. I don't know if he gets it. Looks like there's a fight right at the end here. Real Madrid is winning the Champions League. Liverpool. I said it once. I'll say it again. Liverpool. Fry. Seattle's going to the Champions League final. Guys, you got it all wrong. Frank Lampard is the next Mexican coach. I wouldn't complain about it. If Rui Diaz is out for Seattle against Pumas, this could be bad for Seattle. We'll see, though. Probably not. Who wins EPL? Liverpool. I would laugh, but it'd be worth it because that's basically just doing the same thing with El Gordo Martino. I don't even know if Frank Lampard can speak Spanish. It would be legitimately hilarious. If you thought it couldn't get worse, it will. But watching Frank Lampard lose, and that's full time. Seattle draw on the night. Seattle draw on the night. They win on aggregate to go on to the Champions League final, 1-1 on the night. 1-1 esta noche. 2-4 global, 2-4 on aggregate. Seattle is going to the Concacaf Champions League final. And Seattle's the 5th MLS team to reach the Champions League final, of course. I mean, somebody was going to be. El Gordo Martino, haha. Frank Lampard could barely speak English, yeah. Yeah, I know how you feel. Coming that close. But with that being said, we'll see you in Mexico, Seattle. Hopefully you beat the tar out of them. Please. With that being said, hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once you subscribed. Hit that join button. $1.99 or $4.99 a month. Anything's appreciated. Help support the channel. Be awesome if you do. Also send super chats in the live streams. Put this in playlist. Share some friends and family. All that great stuff. Let's get this. Comment on the video. You know what to do. I'll be up for the RSR within the hour. I'll see you then. And tell you what I think about this match. And that'll be good. So, I'm out. Peace. See you later.